Hi, it's Sarah again, and I just wanted to give you a tour of my self-affirming icebreaker. So, I love this idea, and I wanted to tailor it to my course. So, the idea of the self-affirming icebreaker is to have students bring their own ideas and values into the classroom, virtual classroom, to share it with others and to connect. And I wanted to tailor it to my class by bringing in sort of the idea of art. So my discussion is about their definition of art. So I have a little um, like introductory video, but basically I want them to share their definition of art and how it applies to their lives. And look around their room, their apartment, their house, think about what they do well, the activities they enjoy, their cultural activities they participate in, or that have been a part of their life, and then share it with us. So using voice or audio in Flipgrid allows us to be more connected and get the nuances of spoken communication. So I explain, kind of why we're doing it in this way, and I feel like that's really important to them. And I list the 4 things that I want them to include for them to get credit. So they get credit for posting, which is the sharing, and then they also get credit for connecting, which is responding to other um, posts. And I tried to be specific, but this is sort of tough. So I asked them to respond to 2 other posts that they connect to. Perhaps something that you learned, or perhaps you have a similar view or talent or hobby or background. And I tried to encourage them to, make sure that their answers were substantial but also supportive because people are being vulnerable. And our facilitators made these really beautiful instructions on how to use Flipgrid, which are amazing. And so I was able to borrow these with all these beautiful little graphics and buttons. So I included them. And daisies. See if I can show you. I'm going to load this in a new window and I'll show you my example. Okay. And here's my example video. Okay, so that was my example. Um, so students will post their videos and then make responses to other videos. And this was not a platform that I had used in the past, and I definitely plan to use it in the future. And I'm a little nervous, obviously, about, kind of introducing, more tech to my class because I know it can be challenging for students and don't want them to not turn in assignments because they're having trouble figuring out how to use, new technological platforms. However, I felt like this was pretty easy to use, and I totally see the value in these little videos and seeing people's faces and being able to kind of get that tone and the body language. And I don't know, it's just really nice to connect, especially in an asynchronous class. So thank you for joining my tour, and yeah, thanks for joining me.